Hello and welcome back, guys. So this video is going to be a really fun, really exciting one because over here we're gonna, jump from making web pages to making websites. That means it will have multiple web pages and we're gonna, move through them back and forth and whatnot. So in this video, we are going to learn about a tag, which helps us do that. Again, I'm going to explain it to you, but let's look at what our website should look like. So, okay, I didn't get a chance to edit the picture over here, but it's big. But again, it doesn't really matter. By the end of this module, our website should look like this. Now, it might not look very different, but you see there is a section called My Hobby. There is something called readme, and now this thing frameworks, um, they're purple. They have a different color and they have an underline underneath them. And what happens when I click this, for example, framework says that, oh, okay, I am on another website, which is about frameworks, which is my company and whatnot. Okay, so some projects we have done and so on. Okay, so basically these are link tags. What they help you to do is move from one page to another page. Like when I clicked over here, I moved on to frameworks page. If I go to, let's say, reach me, why have I opened it twice? Okay, I'll find this page that says here is how you can reach me with my address, my phone number, my mail, or something. Again, if I click on making YouTube videos, it will take you to my YouTube channel. So basically, this is the job of link tags. They help you connect your website to many different pages. Actually, this is where the HT from HTML comes from. Like we learned what is HTML. HTML is hypertext markup language. So this is what the hypertext part of HTML comes from. It helps you connect. So now let's go and learn about these tags that are helped for linking in detail. Now we're going to go to W3 Schools. Again, you can just go to W3 Schools. You can search for over here, you know, a tag, and then when you click on it, it will come HTML a tag. When you click on this one, it will take you to this page, which I already opened beforehand because sometimes the internet makes some issues. Anyways, so this is a tag. Now, the most important part of an a tag is this section over here, which is href, which basically means reference. Like, which page are you trying to reference? Whatever link you provide, where does the link reference to? Where should the link take you? So you have to put the URL of the page you want to go to over here, and then the text that will appear will be over here. The when you go over here on this web page, frameworks is how can I say, colored. So this is the text. Somewhere in my website, when I made the a tag, I put frameworks over here, and then over here in the URL I referenced the URL of frameworks. Now you can learn about its definition, its usage, like we went through already, which browsers support it, what attributes you can add to it, like there is href, which we already discussed, which is the most important one. Uh, we will also take a look at this one, target. This is actually also an important one. You need to, uh, you know, over here, when I click on frameworks, it doesn't open frameworks in a new tab. It actually takes me to frameworks right here where I am. So if you don't want users to move away from your website, you want the link to open in a separate tag, then you need to add target attribute and say underscore blank. So what this will do is it will, open it in a separate page. And yeah, so we're gonna take a look at this. You can also read more on your own. Now I'm gonna give you guys a challenge. So after reading from here and seeing how href or a tag is written and whatnot, I want you guys to, I don't know what you wrote over here about yourself, but among all of these things, if you can find something to reference to, if you can, just find a random website that you want to reference to. Just reference to something, try to create an A tag. You can even do it the same way W3 schools have done. You can add an A tag in your own website, and then you can just change the text from visit to w3schools.com. Maybe you can write something like, let's go take a look at A tag in W3 schools, or A tag at W3 schools, or something like that. But basically the challenge is create your own A tag. And then of course I am going to change this frameworks, to an A tag in front of you regardless. But it would be really nice if you can pause the video over here and attempt it yourself. Okay, hopefully that went well for you guys. Now let's take a look at this. But first of all, again, so there are one more thing I forgot to mention is, just like image, there are external A tags and internal, references, sorry, for the A tags. So you can link it to another website outside. Like for example, I did over here, there is a separate website, but there is also a chance that you might be linking it internally to some other page, like uh and an easy way to explain this would be, when you go on a website, right? You're doing something, and then there are pages like contact us, about us, our team, gallery. Those are internal pages that are all linked because they are product of that website. But then there will be something like maybe there is an advertisement that is saying like, hey, you can buy free laptops, or I don't know, you can buy cheaper laptops or something, or Amazon is having this sale. And when you click it, it takes you to Amazon's web page. That is an external link because it's getting linked to another website that has nothing to do with this one. Or maybe it has something to do this with this one, but it's not the product of this website, it's an external website. So we're going to take a look at both, but we are going to start with the external links first. So the first task is, so we have to break down tasks. Like I said, we're going to do this exactly how real developers would do. So let's take it step by step. First task we see over here, frameworks should become an A tag and it should link to frameworks. Okay, so we go into our code, we find where we have written frameworks. Okay, here is frameworks. So we need to add A tag over here. So we take A, we add the A tag, I control X from here, and I control V at the end. We have an A tag. And now we need to add an href reference. So for this, we will need a URL. So I will go to my website. I will control C over here for the URL. I will go back and I will paste the URL over here. Control save. Now, if I go back to my website, you can see frameworks, has been turned into a link. So if I close this now, and if I click this, it takes me to frameworks. But now this is not the only thing. I also said I don't want maybe people to move away from my website. It should be a separate thing. It should open in a new tab. So, okay, as a challenge, you guys already know the name of the attribute is target. So let's do a challenge. Pause the video and try to add target tag over here. I already showed it to you. You can also go back to W3 schools and try to, look it up again if you have forgotten, but yeah, try to add it. Okay. So you're just gonna write target. You're gonna do underscore blank, save, and then if I go back to my page and if I click here, it opens the website in the next link. Okay, now this all is a challenge because you know how to do this. Make another H3, write whatever you want and reference it to something like, I don't know, write my hobby or my favorite sports player. So you can write like H3 would be my favorite sports player. Then you can write a paragraph tag that says my favorite sports personality is, and then you can write the name. For me, it would be, okay, let's say Lionel Messi. And you can put an A tag around Lionel Messi, and you can reference href, the A tag, to a YouTube video of Messi. So I think that that's very clear. It should be pretty easy to handle. If not, of course, we are going to do it together regardless. Actually, okay, so this is my YouTube channel, so I'm going to control C it from here. Okay, now what I'm going to do is, okay, what do we have to do? We have to create this. So I'm going to go here. After our last list, we have to add an h3 tag that says my hobby. And then I'm going to add a p tag that is going to say making YouTube videos. And then around YouTube, there's going to be an A tag. Control X, Control V. Okay. And then, of course, the usual, we're going to add a href. Oh, yep, I forgot. Okay. And take the link, copy it. I'm gonna go back, paste it, and then I'm going to add the target attribute and go with underscore blank, save, go back to our website. Okay, making YouTube videos. And if I click over here, it should take me to my YouTube channel, and it does that. And it does it in a separate screen with blank. So that's awesome. Now the final thing is reach me. And as you can see, this is this is not external, this is internal. So what we're going to do is, let me walk you through the steps. Of course, this is really easy. We're going to create an A tag that just says reach me. You should be able to handle this on your own at this point. Now we are going to create another new web page that will be called reach.html. We're going to fill it with all this information, and then we are going to use href to reference to that page. So let's start with it. So first of all, underneath all of this, there is going to be an A tag that is going to say reach me, and it's going to have an href. I'm not going to add blank over here because we're not going to a third party website or something. We're staying in our own website, so it doesn't need to open in a new tab. I just usually what I prefer to do is, if it's going to a whole new website, I don't want the user to leave my website completely, so I reference it, I add this blank tag. But if they are on my platform or on my website, then they can just, go back and forth. So now after this, we're gonna go into our project folder, and we're going to click this file button, and we're gonna say reach.ht, am I writing it right? Yes, html. And boom, we have another page created. Then we're going to just put exclamation mark, Emmet abbreviation will come, and it will load the boilerplate. Okay, simple, boom boom. Then we go to the title, we say it's reach me. Then we come to the body. This, you can take it as a challenge from here for here on. Uh, so the reach me page looks like this. These three are p tags, and this over here is an h3. Of course, you can also make this like a list, an unordered list or an ordered list, just to give yourself a extra boost of reviewing everything so that you're on top of stuff. But I just use p tags to get it done quickly. So pause the video over here probably, and give it a shot. Try to create this page. Okay, hopefully it went well. I'm gonna minimize this a little bit so I can see the text I'm supposed to type. Horrible memory over here. So H3, supposed to say, here's how you can reach me. And then underneath h3 we have p tags. I'm just gonna copy this and paste and paste. And what the p tag should say is, okay, the address is New Street. Yes, very famous place. I'm sure you all have heard about it. Whoops, if I can type it correctly. The phone number is 0000000. Again, you can reach me anytime. And finally, mail is something at somewhere.com. Okay, control save. Now we have this page ready. This was the easy part. Now here's the tricky part. Now we have to link these two pages so that this page knows that I need to go talk to this page when this button over here is clicked. And we're going to use href for this, and it works almost identical to the source attribute we used in image tag to reference. It's just this over here it's called href, over there it's called source, but that it's pretty much the same since reach is in the same hierarchical order. Sorry, English is not my first language, but as long as it's in the same order, you can just directly reference it. If it's inside a folder, then you're going to have to use that slash thing that I showed you in the previous video to go inside the folder. You use a slash, you go in. But since this is not inside a folder, you just write RE, and it comes up by itself. Reach.html, control save. Now, if I go to my website, I have frameworks. I have YouTube as an external link. By the way, because we have clicked on them, they're purple, but because this is a new link, and it hasn't been clicked on, it's blue. So now when I click on Reach Me, it takes me to the Reach Me webpage that says, here's how you can reach me. Now I'm going to give you a challenge. It's not necessary that you do this, but if you do this, it will be really helpful. Add another A tag over here that says back or home, and then reference index.html to it. And it's really simple. It's the same way. You're gonna, like this one is taking over here, you're gonna go to this page to reach, and you're gonna add an A tag over here that is going to say home. And in href, you're just gonna write index.html. And that's it. When you will click it, it will take you back. It's just an extra practice, just to make sure that you have gotten the concept of A tags. We will be using them a lot as we go forward because we'll be making websites, and that will mean they will have contact page, about us page, galleries, and so on and so forth. So we're going to be linking all of them. So it's kind of important that you understand this concept. But if you do and you manage to complete the challenges on your own, then it's really awesome. And that's it for this video. I will see you in the next one, and we will keep moving forward. So hang in there, and you're doing a good job. Bye.